So typically after I've done my morning routine, I pretty much jump on the computer after I finish reading my book, and I just check my emails first in the morning, really quickly, just go through them. I delete anything that I don't need, and then from that, I check if I've got response from any clients, because I do have people from overseas, and then I check a few sites, mainly Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and then YouTube, and then I quickly comment on anything. Same as Instagram, I just jump on Instagram real quick and just reply to all the comments, and then get stuck into work. This morning it's a bit different. I have a call with one of the communities that I'm in, which is super cool. So we're gonna jump in that, and then we're gonna do some work after that. So what I'm doing now is, after I have my call, sometimes I have a morning call with the client, but today it was just a call with the community. My friend is testing out something, which is really cool. And now I'm just jumping into some client work, and you can see I'm just working on a logo at the moment, but I have to do a range of things. I have to do like a poster design, and do some other social media templates and stuff like that. So just working on a logo, doing some client work now, and I'll probably work for a few hours, and then I'm gonna have some lunch around 12 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock, and take a little break. So it's about 11:30 now, so what I'm doing, I'm still working on the client work. I'm finally happy with the logo design I've been working on, and I'm just moving on to some of the posters now, and gonna use some of the assets and start creating. So typically, if it's more of a corporate style project, then I'll have a brief, so I've got to follow that brief. But if it's more creative, other stuff like a YouTube video, stuff like that, I'll tend to do that bit differently. Obviously I have more creative freedom, but yeah, today's just mainly client work. And typically some of the times, the days, I typically focus on like client work one day, and then another day I do like content. So Monday was like my content day, and then typically like Friday I'll do some video editing and stuff for YouTube. So I'm gonna get back to designing, and then we'll have a break a bit later on. So typically I go for a run around lunchtime just to get some vitamin D, get some sun, get out of the house. I've been sitting on the computer all day, so I love trying to get out, go for a little jog or just a little walk. And sometimes we have like a little cafe just by the lake, which is super cool. They do food, they do coffee, which is awesome. So sometimes I'll go there, check it out. Sometimes you find people working there with their laptop. I don't use a laptop, so I just go back home and just work and eat there. So I'm gonna probably have cook some food or just have some leftovers, and typically that's what I do. But yeah, let's go back to running. So it's around 3 o'clock now, and I'm just having my second cup of coffee. I don't have any more than that. That's too much coffee. You don't need that much energy, but yeah, and I'm just making sure that I'm, checking how my day's going. It's always good to balance and stuff like that. So I, make sure that I'm getting up and stretching. I'm making sure that I'm getting the stuff done. So I'll check my Notion app and check off the boxes that I'm completing. Make sure that I'm completing my 3 important tasks for the day. Especially when it's client work, I need to make sure that I'm getting it done and I'm moving forward. I also like to time my projects as well, so I can see how long it will take me to do something, because in the future when a client will ask, then I know how long it's going to take, so I can price properly and know how long for myself. It's just a benefit for my business, so I think that's really cool. But yeah, it's always about balance, doing, working from home and stuff like that. And, sometimes it's good to just take a break, read a book for a little bit. I got a shelf full of books, so I'm always like flicking through that, or just go outside for a little bit, or maybe just do some chores, like, do the dishes or cut the grass. Because I'm home, I have some more time to do that while my wife is at work. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. But this afternoon, I'm gonna do, a couple more hours of work until my wife comes home. But yeah, just gonna pump out this work and get it done. So it's about 7 o'clock now, and just been waiting for my wife to get home, and I think she's home now. So just been working on client work and just doing a carousel for my Instagram right now, so you can see working on it. So got to post that tonight to grow, obviously grow my channel and my profile and stuff like that. So now it's like 10 o'clock at night, and after playing maybe a little bit of games, then sometimes I start to plan out my day for tomorrow, or I work on some design work. At the moment these days I've been working on like Instagram carousels. So if I haven't finished any of the day, then I'll try and do that and pretty much just have a chill night. I'll probably go have a snack downstairs or go get some tea, and then just kick back and just maybe sometimes I'll watch some YouTube videos as well, just to kick back. Or if my friends are online, then I might play a little bit longer for another couple of hours. But the last 2 hours of the night is pretty much chill, and then start to go to bed around like 12 o'clock. But yeah, typically that's how the day goes. But yeah, just typically keep it fun. Sometimes I hang out with my wife and we just kick back. Sometimes we might watch a movie or something like that. But yeah, really just keeping it chill